Hello. This week we're going to be reading about sharks. Some really cool facts about sharks. So I was going to go over all the story elements. Yes, brought this home from the classroom. So you kids really should know what we do with this. So I hope that you join along with me when I pause and say what you would normally say as if we were in the classroom. Okay? So the title of the story is Sharks. And you gotta say, the title names the story. Good. The author of the story is Anne Schreiber. The author, you got it, writes the story. The illustrator is Anne Schreiber as well. The illustrator, I can hear you, yes, draws the pictures. The genre is nonfiction. I want you to think about what nonfiction means. It's a really tricky thing because the word non is in front of it. You're right again. It means that it is a true story. We're going to be learning true facts about sharks. Okay, so the genre is, I hear it, the type of story. The author's purpose is to inform us. So it's not just for entertainment. She is writing it to teach us and give us, true facts and information about sharks. So the author's purpose is to inform us. The author's purpose is, let me hear you, why he or she wrote the story. Good job, guys. Okay, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see all of this, but I'm going to go through some vocabulary words really quickly. I will also have these posted for you as well. The first word is plankton. And plankton are tiny organisms floating in the water. Prehistoric. Prehistoric means very old, the period of time before written records were kept. So way before I was born, or Miss Brown, or your parents. Serrated. Serrated means jagged edge. I want you to think of like a saw. A hand saw. It has a jagged edge, like a pointy edge to it. Pup. Not what you're thinking. It's not a puppy. A pup is actually a baby shark. That's what they call baby sharks. Remorse. A small fish. I hope I'm saying this right. Remorse are a small fish that attaches itself to large fish and feeds on parasites on the large fish. Kind of sounds gross. Okay. Cartilage. The cartilage is firm but flexible tissue inside of a shark. So sharks do not have bones, they have cartilage. We as humans, we have both. We have bones and we have cartilage. If you guys feel your ear, you can bend your ear and not break it. You can move it around. That's cartilage. Same thing in your nose. You could do this. That's cartilage. Whereas I can't move, if I have my arm bone, I can't bend or move my arm bone like that, right? If I do, it's going to be broken, and that's really not a good thing. So that's cartilage. Prey. Prey, an animal that is hunted and killed by another animal. Gliding, moving in a smooth way. Rare, not happening often. Like our situation now with what's going on in our world today. This is a very rare thing to happen. It has never happened in my lifetime, and as far as I can remember. So grinding. Grinding is rubbing together until something is crushed. Blend. To hide due to similar colors. So kind of like camouflage is the kind of blend they're talking about. So a synonym for blend would be camouflaged. To hide due to similar colors. They kind of blend in. Predator, which is going to be the opposite of your prey. Predator, an animal that kills and eats another animal. Okay, so let's get ready to learn about sharks. Okay guys, we're going to be reading National Geographic Kids Sharks. Look at the illustration on that front picture. Actually, these are not illustrations. These are actually photographs So instead of saying illustrator, I should have said photographer when I was introducing the story elements before, because I think most of them are real pictures. So let's read about sharks. Sharks. By the way, as we're reading this, there are a ton of text features in here. And I want you, as I'm reading, to kind of try to spy some with me. Maybe you can catch them before I do. Hopefully you've caught one already. So just as I'm reading and you're looking at these, I want you to think about different types of text features, because there are a lot in here, okay? So this is the table of contents. Yes, that is a text feature. The table of contents is a page that shows you where to go if you want to read about a certain topic. So if I want to read about shark pups, baby sharks, I would read on pages 8 through 11. So I would turn in the book to page 8 and read to 11. So that the table of contents it's kind of a way of organizing the book. Chomp. I just heard what you said. Yes, another onomatopoeia. What is quick? What is quiet? What has 5 rows of teeth? What glides through the water? Chomp. It's a shark. Sharks live in all of Earth's oceans. They have been here for a long time. Sharks were here before dinosaurs. Oceanic white-tip shark. You guys see any text features? I do. A shark is a fish, but a shark is not like other fish. Sharks do not have bones. They have soft cartilage instead. Cartilage helps sharks twist and turn. Cartilage helps sharks move and bend. And we'll look up here, I'm seeing a lot of text features. We'll look up here, it says word bites, and it says cartilage. Cartilage is light, strong, and rubbery. The tip of your nose is cartilage. Can you feel how soft it is? Over here, we have, this is telling us that this is a hammerhead shark, text feature. And it says that the shark tail fins are larger on top. This helps them move through the water better. Okay, and then here we have a little caption next to its mouth saying, if a shark loses a tooth, a new one moves forward to take its place. Down here we have a little picture of something, and it says, shark skin feels bumpy and rough. It's hard like sandpaper, which is really funny. I would have never thought that. To me, it looks like it would feel kind of rubbery and smooth, but it's not. It supposedly feels like sandpaper. It protects sharks and helps them swim faster. Did you guys find some text features on there? Shark pups. Shark babies are called pups. Some pups grow inside their mothers. Other pups hatch from eggs. Lemon shark pups grow inside of their mothers. The lemon shark mother goes to a shallow water to give birth. The pups stay near the shallow water until they are grown. Here we have lemon shark pup. And here it says, these fish are called remoras, and I hope I'm saying that right. They hang around sharks and eat their leftovers. So if you see where these little arrows are pointing to, you can see, hopefully, these little skinny, long silver fish things. They just hang around the shark, and I guess whatever pieces of, I hate to say, but pieces of meat that are left over or kind of come out of the shark's mouth, they eat the leftovers, or what's being wasted. Oh, by the way, there's some jokes up at the top that are kind of funny. So it says, what do you call a shark baby from the Arctic? A popsicle. Corny, I know, but it was funny. Okay, swell shark pups hatch from eggs. The mother shark lays the eggs in hard cases. People call the case a mermaid's purse. Swell shark mothers lay up to 5 egg cases at a time. In 9 months, the swell shark pups are born. So I'm going to make a self-to-text connection. In humans, babies are typically supposed to be in their mommy's belly for 9 months. So usually animals, they don't really stay in the mom's body or belly for that long. So I was kind of shocked with this information. So these do. They, well, it's not in the belly, but they stay in the egg case for up to 9 months. It's a long time. Over here, we have a little thing that says mermaid's purse, text feature. Over here, we have a pup coming out of its egg case. Swell shark pup. Do you see it's coming out of its shell case? Pups grow up. When shark pups grow up, they're awesome predators. They have many ways to sense their prey. Did you know that a shark can smell blood from miles away? It can smell 1 drop of blood in 25 million drops of ocean. Guys, that's a lot. Over here we have a nurse shark. This is what that is. Over here we have, it says word bites, which pretty much is telling you a vocabulary word and giving you the definition in case you weren't sure of it. And it says predators, animals that eat other animals, and the prey are animals that are eaten by other animals. Sharks can see better than humans can. Even in deep, dark water, a shark can see its prey. Sharks take a test bite of prey before eating. Their taste buds tell them if their prey is fat enough to eat. So I guess they're hungry and they want something nice and chunky. Okay, so here we have a great white shark taking a test bite of its prey. The joke at the top says, what is a great white's favorite candy? A jawbreaker! Ha! What big teeth you have. Hopefully you guys just made a text-to-text connection. What big teeth you have. What fairy tale or what story, it's a classic, can you think of that says that? What big teeth you have. This is a sand tiger shark. Sharks have many rows of teeth. They are always losing some teeth. They are always growing new teeth. A shark uses up more than 10,000 teeth in its life. That's a whole lot of teeth. Different sharks have different teeth. Their teeth are perfect for what they eat. Long, spiky teeth are for catching. So some sharks have teeth like that for catching things. Flat teeth are for grinding. So these are flat teeth. Serrated teeth are for ripping. And you guys remember earlier I was telling you about the serrated, thinking of a saw, and you can see the rough edges all around here. Serrated, under word bites, serrated means when something is serrated, it has a jagged edge like a saw blade. And I don't know if you can see that picture right there, but it's like a blade of a saw. Wow, prehistoric sharks had really big teeth, up to 6 inches. This is a megalodon tooth. The megalodon is a prehistoric shark. Scientists made a life-size model of the megalodon's jaw and put in the teeth that they found. You can imagine how big the shark must have been. Okay, so look at the size of these children. They're saying that this was the size of the megalodon's mouth. That's a really big, big mouth. Definitely would not want to go swimming with him in the ocean at all. Word bites, prehistoric means a time before people wrote things down. Extinct means extinct plants and animals are no longer alive on Earth. Imagine this. A giant shark is gliding through the water. A swimmer is nearby. Dun-dun, dun-dun. The shark gets closer. It's huge. It opens its giant mouth and sucks in a big mouthful of water? The swimmer is fine. The shark is a whale shark. Whale sharks are the biggest sharks, but they have tiny teeth. They eat tiny animals called plankton. So this is a whale shark. Blue ribbon sharks. There are about 375 different types of sharks. Over here, we have a hammerhead shark, which head is shaped like a giant hammer. Its wide head is great for hunting. And that came in first place for the weirdest type of shark, the hammerhead shark. This one over here is called a spined pygmy shark. It's about 8 inches long. It has a glow-in-the-dark belly. It's really kind of cool. This came in first place for being the for being the smallest. And that is the spined pygmy shark. The creepiest first place winner was the great white shark. When a great white shark bites its prey, its eyes roll back into its head. This protects its eyes. So do you guys see right here? If you can, it looks like just like a white ball. That's because he has rolled his eye back to protect it from things harming it, from from its prey or pieces of whatever harming it. Kind of creepy. So I agree with that, the creepiest. And then coming in first place for the fastest is the mako shark. The mako shark is the fastest shark. It can swim up to 20 miles per hour. Makos leap clear out of water to catch their prey. So that's kind of different. So they actually leap out of the water to catch their prey. Okay, joke on this page. How did the hammerhead do on the test? He nailed it. And that means he did really good. Hope you guys are still looking for text features because they're all over. Now you see them. Some sharks glow in the dark. Do you see something shiny in the water? Watch out. The tiny lantern shark is covered with a glow-in-the-dark slime. The lantern shark is a deep sea shark. Many deep sea animals glow. Scientists think glowing might help predators attract prey. And I want you to think about why they may glow the deeper they are in the ocean. Look at the background of this picture. Is there a lot of sunlight hitting the bottom of the ocean? No, the bottom of the ocean is very dark. So I'm thinking that maybe that's why. So anyways, this is the lantern shark. We had, now you see them, now you don't. Most sharks are hard to see. They have a dark back. From above, they blend in with the water. They have a white belly. From below, they blend in with the sky. Some sharks have special ways to hide. Wobbegongs have colors like the seafloor. Their mouths have parts that look like seaweed. Fish swim in, but they can't get out. So that's tricky. Okay, so here's the wobbegong shark. See if you guys can see it. Okay, if you haven't figured it out yet, here's its tail. Okay, and then we have its head. And if you look right here, those are the things that kind of look like seaweed in front of its mouth that trick its prey to come into its mouth. It's really hard to see unless you are really staring at it. Those camouflage very well. Shark attack. And this actually is a true story. Well, one day, Bethany Hamilton went surfing. Suddenly, a tiger shark attacked. It tugged her as she held onto her surfboard. It took a big bite out of her surfboard. It also took Bethany's left arm. After the attack, Bethany wanted to keep surfing. She is not afraid to go in the water. She knows that shark attacks are rare. Bethany says, one thing hasn't changed, and that's how I feel when I'm riding a wave. So she's a pretty tough girl. She lost her arm due to a shark attack, but she's still going back into the ocean. So she must really love surfing. People attack. Shark attacks are scary and terrible. Sharks can be a danger to people, but people are a bigger danger to sharks. Millions of sharks die in nets set to catch other fish. Others are killed on purpose. Many types of shark may become extinct. Sharks have been on Earth for millions of years. Sharks and people need to learn to share the sea. And here we have a gray reef shark. Would you swim with sharks? Okay, and then this last page right here, this is kind of a glossary. So it just goes through all the vocabulary words like cartilage, extinct, predator, prey, prehistoric, and serrated. And it just tells you what they are, gives you the definition of what those words mean. I hope you guys enjoyed this story and look forward to the rest of the week.